What's going on, y'all? It's Elijah Locks, and today we got another prize picks video for you guys. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys two NBA player props I love on the board for this Wednesday, May 1st NBA playoff matchups. It's a pretty small slate, only 2 games, but there's two great value players I love on the board that I'm going to be breaking down for you guys in this video. So before we get into those players, make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe with those post notifications turned on. It would just mean the world to me. Been grinding for you guys, trying to give you guys the best content, the best breakdowns I could give you guys on these prize picks player props we got on the board. And if you guys want to stay tuned with me throughout the whole NBA playoffs, I'm going to be uploading every single day for whenever we got NBA playoff games. So if you guys want to stay tuned with those videos, again, make sure those post notifications are turned on and not miss a free daily upload to get my picks and breakdowns on these players. So a little recap on yesterday's video. Kelly Oubre Jr. smacked for us. We had him at 11.5 points. He got bumped up to 12.5. So we beat the value. We beat the bump right there, got early value. And then we gave you guys McConnell over his 3.5 assists. Now this play was heartbreaking, honestly. There was so much great value on this one. Even Prize Picks took it off the board, so they just knew it was insane value. Typically, whenever they take a player off the board, that means it's either like a really great play, like over or under. Whether typically they're just not going to bump something that low. So obviously he got taken off the board because it was a great play, obviously. But his teammates, literally, that was the reason why this Pacers team got blown out there, like at one point almost 30-point blowout against this team. So obviously his assists and whenever he was in the game, his teammates were not making shots whenever he was in the game. They were in a drought and they just went on a crazy run against the Pacers. So obviously he wouldn't be banging out those assists as his teammates, and he was giving his teammates wide open shots. I literally was watching the game. There was at one point there was like 3 back-to-back threes that were just wide open that he dimed up to his teammates, but they literally missed every single one of them. So just unfortunate right there. His line was 3.5. He was at 3. Literally, I saw 5 different opportunities that should have been easy buckets, but unfortunately his team just really wasn't making those baskets, and is the reason why they got blown out in that matchup. So unfortunate right there. But in today's video, we're going to go and bounce back with these players that we got. With our player of the day in today's video, we're going to be looking at Mason Plumlee over his 3.5 rebounds. Now, I love this play, and I know we look at those minutes right here. Typically, it doesn't even get crazy minutes, but whenever he gets in there, he does this thing on grabbing those boards. As you guys can see, at low of 7 minutes, he still grabs 4 and just does good things on the board offensively. Just going in for Zubac, trying to give him a break. And Zubac, a lot of people have him going under for his rebounds. It's like all the way high. He's kind of been seeing like a low production of grabbing those boards at 11, so I expect him to really go in there, Mason Plumlee, to get in there and just pick up that load for these guys. This is a really important situation in this matchup, in this series. It is 2-2 right now, so obviously this game, the winner wants to get that 3-2 lead, winner go home, put the other team in a winner go home situation. So obviously this is a really important game for both these guys, and it is over there at the Clippers Stadium, as you guys can see. In his last 7 games at home, Mason Plumlee, he's been averaging 7 rebounds, which is insane that his line is at 3.5. So obviously this season's been going crazy at home. And we just saw an uptick in minutes recently, 4 more minutes in this last game. And we did get confirmed that Kawhi Leonard is out for this game 5. So again, that's more possibility for Mason Plumlee to get in there and get more minutes, especially like defensively if they're getting pounded down below in the paint. And even overall, this Dallas team's pretty weak defensively against the center position, being ranked 13th in rebounds allowed, giving around 12 a game, so that's great value right there. He's gone over this line every single game in this series except for this one right here. As you guys can see, this one was really a blowout like the whole time. They made a little push at the end, but obviously just not going to go in there and get those rebounds if they're just banging out those shots. So this is another good game. I feel like this is one of the more important games. They're at home. The atmosphere is going to be crazy for these guys. And again, 7 straight at home, averaging 7 when his line is at 3.5 is insane value. If we look at his last couple of head-to-heads, these were the 4 last games that he played against these guys. And this one was on the road, but again, the little stat that he has, he's been going crazy at home, 7 straight, averaging 7. That's just insane value for us. So typically the first 2 games of this series, he had 5 and 5, and then 4 right here. And mind you, he was grabbing those with only 10 minutes played, so I expected this. He just saw his highest minutes played in his last game, so I expect this one, just with the way he performs at home, to really even be higher than this 14.5 line, giving us a lot of higher ceiling for him to bang out this line for us. So in his last 10 games, he's covered this line 80% of the time, 8 out of 10. So again, insane value right there. And I really expect him to do his thing, even if what's his name gets in foul trouble, Zubac gets in foul trouble. That's more value for us to go right there. So this Dallas team's been going towards the paint more. Kyrie and all them driving a lot. So again, just a lot of ceiling for this dude to hit. And even when he gets those less minutes, he still bangs out this line. So great stats right here, great value overall. And if we look at other sportsbooks value, Caesars has him at minus 160. DraftKings has him at minus 130. BetMGM has him at minus 135. So again, these three have them at insane values right here, minus 160. Every time we typically take a Caesars sportsbook play that has a player value at minus 160, he typically bangs out for us easily. So this is our player of the day for a reason, and this is the one I'm most confident in today's video that we're going to be giving you guys. So we're going to be rocking with the overall on that 3.5 rebounds, and then with the player that we're pairing with him in today's video, we're going to be looking at Bam Adebayo on the under right here. Now, obviously, he went crazy last game. He had 42, 25 points, and 17 rebounds. But his line is super inflated right now just because of this game single-handedly. As you guys can see, his last 10 games, he's only gone over this line. One game, which is the last one where he dropped 42. Now, this is going to be a hostile environment for Bam Adebayo. They're over there in Boston, again, down 3-1. So this is a winner-go-home situation. Obviously, this Boston crowd is going to be going crazy. This line's been fluctuating up and down. As you guys can see, it started at 32.5, and now we have it at the high, 33.5. This is a super high line for him for points and rebounds, 33. He has to get 24. So again, this is insane value. He's failed to exceed this line in 18 out of his last 19 games. So if you look at his last 20 games, literally every single game right here, the last 20 games, the only game he's gone under was this last matchup against this Boston team. Now this Boston team's pretty solid. Typically against the opposing center. As you guys can see, they're ranked 10th in points allowed to give around 18 a game, and 2nd in rebounds allowed to give around 10 a game. So that's insane value right there. Again, they're over there in Boston. They want to end this series. It is 3-1 right now. They don't want to really play around with these guys anymore. So I expect them to come out hot and just really defensive, do their thing, put a nail in the coffin on this matchup, and it should be a great one for them to just really lock down on Bam Adebayo, as he's really the only guy that they've been having recently, especially with Jimmy Butler's absence. This is a must-win situation for them. They don't want to just waste their energy and keep on dealing with these guys. So I expect them to just put everything into this game, win at home in the series, and send these guys home. So this should really be a struggle for Bam Adebayo, with them really being great defensively against the center position. And again, his last 20 games, 95% of those games, he has gone under this line. Again, the last game, obviously, he went crazy. That's why Prize Picks has him so elevated again. But I do not expect him to drop another 42 points points and rebounds game like he did last game. So on the road, it should be again a hostile environment, and this is my second player that I'm pairing with Mason Plumlee. Love both these guys. Bam Adebayo, points and rebounds less. These are my two picks I'm rocking with on the day. Love both these guys. I believe these ones should smack. This is probably like one of my more confident ones in a while on the board that we've been seeing recently. So this Dallas and Clippers series has been great recently, and just all these games have been nice, hard-fought games. So a lot of missed shots. Again, they're playing great defense against each other. Just really nice bang-out type of situation, just grinding on each other. So Mason Plumlee, those opportunities should be there, again, with the increase in minutes and everything, and the insane value that other sportsbooks has them at. This is my player of the day. If you guys are going to take anything from this video, I would recommend Mason Plumlee, again, player of the days. That's what I'm most hot on. So 3.5 rebounds over, and then if you guys are going to do two-man from this video, the guy that I would pair with is Bam Adebayo, less than that 33.5 points and rebounds. I expect this one to get bumped down. This line, again, is really inflated right now at the moment, especially with that game he just came off this. So if I were you guys, I would go hop on the value right now and take the under. I doubt he's going to drop 34 points and rebounds combined. So insane value right here on both these guys, and these are my two favorite players on the day. Even other sportsbooks has this one, I believe, at great value. As you guys can see, Bam Adebayo, FanDuel has him at minus 136, and Caesars minus 121. So again, other sportsbooks has him at great value. So I believe both these guys should be great picks. And these are the guys I'm rocking with for this Wednesday, May 1st NBA playoff matchups. Again, only 2 games. Clippers versus Dallas Mavericks, and Miami versus Boston. So the more important game is this one. Obviously, that's where our player of the day is. And then this is just going to be a rough game, I feel like, for this Miami team overall. So these are guys I'm rocking with for today. And that's pretty much all I got for today's video. Again, please drop a like and subscribe with those post notifications turned on. It just means the world to me. And I'm going to be uploading every single day for these NBA playoffs. So we've been looking pretty solid overall on these guys and just been losing to unfortunate events whenever we do lose. Obviously, yesterday was a heartbreaking one, and it was the reason why they were damn near losing by 30. So just unfortunate right there, but this one should be a bounce back. Love both these guys and insane value overall. So notice you guys can comment comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and let's see you today.